Hi, everyone. Let's see if this is working. Okay, it is. Just wanted to make sure I have the chat open. Hi, everyone. It's Professional High Priestess, and I'm here to do the proof of chaos for you guys, okay? Um, Now, one of the things I'm going to do a proof of chaos and rest in peace report, and then I'm going to do a coding tutorial. I just had to say that a few things popped up the last few days that I have to talk about. Let me just get my phone so I can show you this. So it's a little bit cold and it's raining. Okay, here we go. So I just have to show you that a lot has happened the last few days. Okay, you guys. So let's get started. So I just wanted to remind you guys how this, before I show you what happened, I wanted to remind you how this got started because a lot of people are like looking for the origin of like why a bunch of people are passing away in tech and what happened. I, I told you that like when I first started on YouTube, before I got on YouTube, I was already working in public health, doing readings, handling my business in the community, teaching. I had a healthcare center. We were doing health studies, a whole bunch of stuff that you guys can go find online. Um, I hold on one second. Somebody was just texting me. Give me one second. Sorry, somebody was just texting me. And let me give them a call back. All right, share my screen. Okay. Oh, hello? I hi you guys, sorry about that. I didn't expect for to get a phone call just now about something important. So I'm gonna go handle that real quick. I just wanted to show what happened real quick though, some people that had passed away. And I'm gonna do a coding tutorial too, so you guys can get a deeper grip on this. And this is mainly for the investigators and people working in tech that are proving more and more and more that this technology exists. So I just wanted to show that these people passed away. This dude died. Voice Solutions, making this technology at Microsoft, passed away. Hacking everyone's Microsoft Teams, which is just like Zoom, which I'm using right now. I'm using Zoom right now. She passed away too, Banish Shah. But the one about this one, why this was very strange, is the person that posted it, posted my birthday. Here, I want to show you this. Because there are a lot of people that are watching this. I have to just show this. Started. I just have to show this. And I'm going to go deeper into why it was important that these specific people were the ones that passed away, especially within the India community. This one right here. They posted that she passed away, and then they posted my birthday, the time, at the time, where they made like some little tribute video for her. And I was like, "Ooh, because they all got caught playing in tech their families. This one was her family was caught playing in the Caribbean. It was a bunch of Indian families that were playing in the Caribbean. Because I don't know if you guys saw what happened with Guyana. They said that there was some land that's indigenous land that they were gonna that Argentina was talking about they were gonna take. But how can Argentina come into your country and say that they're going to take something, especially, and these are Indian people running the government? That's not true. They were making deals to play with these people, their land and their families, and it backfired. So that's what was going on. This guy too died, Nikalesh Tiwari. He passed away too. Yep, he passed away too. Working in tech, fintech, AI, a lot of them are dying because of what they're doing and playing with people's kids. This guy died as well too. He plays with magic, but also in the office doing rituals and stuff like that on people caught. A lot of them got caught. This dude right here, Kevin Mitnick, he died, but it was with the three other white men that died. That's why I think that it was critical that somebody posted this because of how his name came up again and how he died. Because they were all friends. These men that I'm showing, these white men in tech that were playing with people of color or children, orchestrating whole entire housing epidemics, orchestrating health epidemics, orchestrating a bunch of shit, and then they ended up falling victim to what they created. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Renee Kamer, this one is the one that works at Microsoft that died. There was another one that worked at him. He passed too, and this was because of the picture I posted with those two karmic men that were in running around the community. I'm just gonna stop saying their name because they're not important now. Because what's gonna happen next? But what ended up happening was they ended up getting caught at a Indian party, and somebody went and saw that on my channel and found the family, found out who what family it was, and banished all of them. But a lot of people ended up dying because of this. There's three other people on my channel that died because of that that are going to be here. And this lady is one of them. Yeah. Playing with everyone's farm because also that was a specific family that was playing with everyone's farm, playing with the Indian military to stalk and harass people, causing a bunch of drama for a lot of people and starting a bunch of nonsense. That's what was going on. I wanted to say something too. I saw a photo of this. Okay, look at this. Okay, look at this right here. It says J JCL 714. Not 814. I said that that was going to come up, but JCL. JCL is job control language. And the funny thing is, why is this coming up? Because I said that JCL, you guys can see it right here, JCL. I said that JCL was going to come up in the next few days when I did the last coding tutorial. And that's one of the languages that they're using now, job control language, to edit all the databases all at once. But why I'm even doing this, why am I doing these tutorials where I'm telling about the coding language? Is because a lot of people ended up going to jail and getting wrapped up in nonsense because the feds were trying to blame people for what they built. This is who they built it with. I'm going to show you now. This is who they built it with. This is for people that are getting their loved ones out of jail, going to court, etc., to show that they weren't the ones building certain technology. Yeah, open source COBOL. This people right here, COBOL IT, Micro Focus. These are all their partners working with the government. These are the people that are doing that. These are the people that are doing that. They build out the COBOL system. But one of the things that is happening is the COBOL system is going to be changing, and now you can just use Linux and Unix. You don't need JCL or three other like two and a half other coding languages that they use around Linux. Yeah, Autodesk in Autodesk is like one of them. Autodesk has some of that language that they're playing with. So you don't need all that now because what we were going to go ahead and teach today was about the broken flower. There's a broken flower, and then there's like a specific magic from a fish, a type of fish that's running a portal that then binds to the CPU that allows for the binary 0 and 1 coding behind all the symbols, images, and colors to populate. So I'm going to come ahead and do this again and talk a little bit more about more why this is serious. That this got started with me getting uploaded to virtual reality and how we broke it down. Because a lot of people are finding out that they can't, that they were supposed to be doing coding for a company, software development, or building their own platform, and their math wasn't working or their coding wasn't working because the computer program, the portal that they were using, was specifically designed for it not to work so that they wouldn't be the founder of something. So there's going to be another round of like people of color in tech getting benefits, starting our own server, doing our own thing, but it's going to be completely different. And that's because of what has come out. They were putting certain permission, access, and controls on there to block your code from writing to the database. They were doing it in space for certain people. And so this is how this dude died. And this is how this other dude got killed too. A data center storage executive. Data center, yeah, that this is the feds too, though, Rockville, Maryland, because that's by the federal office down in DC. A lot of federal agents that work in the DC office, they live in Rockville, Maryland. So that's what's happening here. People causing a bunch of drama with technology and them getting exposed all at once. Yeah. Yeah, Wesley Ray, Dreamstart Labs, what Wesley Wason died as well. This is like you guys see Nadim STV, and then also too S News and Zoom Zig TV. They're all posting about like the subsequent deaths in between. This is very serious and very major for these white men to be dying because they're playing with people of color's children. And I think it's appropriate because why would you be doing that? Yeah, he passed away. It says it right here. Kevin Gilligan, federal sales director at Syntac. Yeah, they're done. Their companies are all done. They're looking for the next thing. They're looking for the new COBOL language, but it's right here. They can't have it. It's how you lay the speech down, but it's a new fish and it's a new flower, and it's not a new metal. It's just how you program the metals. Instead of using electricity, you just play with the spiral valence of the metal. So it's two of these portals that come together, and then they open up a hole or a speech because the flower has a geometry speech and the fish has a geometry speech. They work together then to then be able to work on the speech, the geometry shapes that are located in the chemistry of the metal. So they're looking for a new cobalt system, but it requires a new planet because what is the basic syntax, or sorry, what's the neural network that cobalt is trained off of? It's an astrology placement and it's a transit. So what's the new transit? You can't get that because you need an astrology akasha, and all the magic that they were using that they thought they were going to pull out now is broken. So you guys have to understand this is very serious. The internet is dead because they were playing with me. They're playing with me. They're playing with a bunch of people of color. They're playing with our kids. So we broke down the internet. So if they want to play on the internet, if they want new code, this and that, they have to come to us. There is not a single type of math that they're going to be able to use that's going to be able to work. All their math is obsolete. It's all broken. It doesn't mean anything. It's shut down. So, okay. So There you go. Yeah, passed away. This is her. Benisha. This is her posting on her channel. This is her. She just passed away. Somebody posted a tribute video for her. Mhm. Yeah, and then they put my birthday in it too. And I thought it was funny because they're posting this. Yeah, people are telling that everyone's passing away. Um, this dude passed away in Ghana, playing with land and in rituals as well too, trying to make people sick, playing around and got caught up. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. Professor Tang, he passed away. Tang Xiao, Sense Time. It's an AI company. Let's look this up. Yeah, here you guys go. Co-founder of AI Giant died at 55 from unknown illness. Yeah, because they're playing hella games. MIT, yeah, playing hella games, starting hella shit on the computer, playing in people's apartment, starting up hella nonsense with noise technology. So he passed away. This is very serious. I think that this is all people need to see so that they can know what has happened on the internet. Like I said, I'm gonna do the tutorial. I'm gonna come back up with the tutorial because something happened again yesterday with this 37 nonsense. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. I went to the Palestinian march and I ran into it. I didn't know what's going to happen. I ran into it. And look at what I ran into somebody that knows a lot of the females that were playing with magic. She knows mostly all of them. And look what ended up happening on her phone. It started with the serial killer and then it ended up into the computer getting broken and a bunch of stuff coming out. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I ran into her at exactly this time. Couldn't have planned it. Ran into her at exactly this time. It's very serious who this person is. Some of you guys know her, Ebony in Oakland. She used to be at Quilombo. I ran into her at exactly this time, and she knows most of those females that were playing with that magic and starting shit. That's one of the reasons why Quilombo got shut down too. They were all playing over there. I think that that's really ridiculous, and it was like so synchronistic too that happened. It was like right when I saw her, and I'm gonna email her all this stuff, and she's gonna be like, "How did that happen?" It's like right when I saw her, it was that time. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Wow. It was a it's a quick proof of chaos on rest in peace with prayer, but I just had to come down and give a tutorial about what's happening. There was some other stuff that I wanted to talk about, but for those of you guys who are working to fix the computer or working trying to stabilize your system, it's JCL trying to get your people out of jail. They would have to know this type of coding language to hack this phone, to do this, to do that. He couldn't have done it. He's not the one that's doing that. They're playing on the Wi-Fi, or it's Starlink where they upload everyone's Wi-Fi and data plan. And then you're paying your data plan and stuff like that, but people are able to get free Wi-Fi by latching onto your data plan. But it's Elon Musk made it. It's called Starlink. I'm going to show this to you guys so you guys can know that this real Starlink internet. So the thing about Starlink though is it cuts into other people's data. This is what they were doing, playing with people's CPU and data and making them exorbitant like fees. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. Okay. Hello. Okay, I'm coming down. All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. I may come back for in a few days with more on Cobol and what that looks like. But for now, that's what I'm going to be sitting with. Um, okay, thank you.